Passage 3. Appropriate technologies.
You are probably reading this book in a developed country. So when you hear the word technology, you are likely to think of computers, high-tech phones, cars, and so on. People who live in such countries can look forward to new and better models of all these products each year. Modern technology has made life in developed countries much easier. Technology can make life easier in developing countries too, but it has to be technology of another kind because the needs in those countries are very different. About 1.2 billion people, almost 1/5 of the people on Earth, don't even have electricity. What they need is technology that is appropriate for their situations. That is, they need technology that will help them meet basic needs for food, water, clothes, housing, health services, and ways to make a living. The phrase appropriate technologies means types of technology that use materials available in the local area, can be understood, built, and repaired by the people who use them, bring communities together to solve local problems. Some appropriate technologies are beautifully simple. For example, a project in Sri Lanka is using sunlight to make drinking water safe. Clear bottles are filled with water and placed in the sun for 6 hours. That is usually enough time for the sun to heat the water and kill germs. If the weather is cool or cloudy, it takes 2 days. This method has been proven to help people stay healthier. Amy Smith is a U.S. inventor with a passion for designing appropriate technologies. Smith studied engineering at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and then spent 4 years in Botswana. She taught math, science, and English there, and she trained farmers to take care of bees so they could get honey from them. In Africa, she realized that she could help people more by using her skills as an engineer. Smith said, "The longer I was there, the more I realized there were plenty of inventions that could improve the quality of life." So Smith went back to MIT and started working on low-tech inventions. Her first great invention was a screenless hammer mill. A hammer mill is a machine that grinds grain into flour. Usually, a hammer mill needs a metal screen to separate the flour from the unwanted parts of the grain. But screens often break, and they are hard to replace, so regular hammer mills are not much use in rural Africa. Women there often end up grinding grain by hand and spending hours each day doing it. Smith's invention does not need a screen. It is cheap to build, simple to use, easy to repair, and it does not need electricity. With this machine, a woman can grind as much grain in a minute as she used to do in an hour. Smith's invention has been a great success in Africa, but some other ideas that people have tried have not done so well. In northern Ghana, another project designed to help women failed partly for cultural reasons. The women in that area do most of the farming, and they spend a lot of time and energy walking to and from their farms. Most of the time, they carry heavy loads on their heads. They are very much in need of a better way to transport farm products, tools, water, and so on. Because bicycles are popular in the region, a bicycle trailer seemed to be a good solution to the problem. The trailer was like a shopping cart but had 2 wheels and was attached to the back of a bike. However, the idea didn't work. For one thing, it's the men in northern Ghana, not the women, who own and ride bicycles. In addition, the type of bicycle offered to the women was a bicycle with a crossbar. A woman wearing a dress, as is traditional there, cannot ride such a bicycle. For these reasons, the idea of using a bicycle trailer failed. Amy Smith and others continue to work on new technologies that are appropriate for developing countries. However, they must try to develop technologies that don't depend on electricity, since so many of these countries don't have it. Everyone would be better off if they had not only good low-tech technologies, but also electricity. That would open the door to advances in education and communication, and it would let doctors store medicines that must stay cold. It's true that the production of electricity sometimes causes pollution, but creative engineers could solve that problem. They could find ways to produce it without hurting the environment, perhaps by using energy from the sun, wind, or water. Of course, the problems of developing nations cannot all be solved by thinkers like Amy Smith, but many can. As she says, technology isn't the only solution, but it can certainly be part of the solution.